Hello, my amazing angling friends, and welcome back to the channel. It's your fishing buddy here, thrilled to bring you the bite forecast for a truly special day, Saturday, September 28th, 2025. Get ready, because this day is shaping up to be an absolute treat for us fishermen and women across Canada. We've got some fascinating conditions lining up, promising not just a pleasant day out, but some serious action on the water. I've dug deep into the data, and trust me, you'll want to hear what I've found. This video will arm you with the knowledge to make the most of what could be an incredibly productive autumn day. Let's talk about our finned friends, starting with a couple of fall favorites. First up, the mighty walleye. Friends, late September is prime time for these tasty fighters as they actively move into shallower waters for a serious feeding spree. You'll want to target those areas where drop-offs meet shallower reefs around 10 to 16 feet deep, especially in the early evening. During the day they might be a bit deeper, around 18 to 25 feet, but don't be afraid to cast into those mid-depths. For tackle, a medium light to medium spinning rod with a sensitive tip is key. I'd recommend using jigging wraps or a classic jig and minnow presentation. Live minnows can be absolutely deadly. Work those edges, friends, and feel for that subtle thump. Next, let's talk about the northern pike. As the water cools, these aggressive predators become even more active. Look for them lurking in fresh green vegetation, not the browning stuff, or in narrows that lead to deeper water. They're opportunistic hunters, and they'll be following schools of baitfish. My go-to setup would be a medium-heavy spinning or bait-casting rod. For lures, think big. Large spinners, swim baits, and even larger minnows on a quick-strike rig are excellent choices. Cast them near cover and retrieve with a stop-and-go motion to trigger those aggressive strikes. Remember, pike have sharp teeth, so a steel leader is a must. And for those who love a good fight, the lake trout will be active, though you might have to work a bit for them. While some might push shallower if the water temperature drops rapidly, they are typically found in the deeper basins, anywhere from 60 to 100 feet down. Trolling with spoons or deep-diving crankbaits is effective, but don't shy away from vertical jigging with heavy spoons or tubes. Look for those underwater structures, humps, reefs, and points in deep water. Early mornings can be fantastic, but they can be caught throughout the day. Be prepared for a powerful run. Finally, let's not forget about various trout species like rainbow and brook trout. They'll be very active and aggressive in the cooling waters. Focus on shorelines, especially near woody debris, shoals, and rocky points. These cooler waters encourage them to cruise these areas in search of food. Light spinning gear with small inline spinners, spoons, or even fly fishing with nymphs and streamers can be incredibly effective. Pay attention to insect hatches, my friends, even small ones can turn the bite on. Now let's break down why this Saturday, September 28th, looks so promising. The weather forecast for Canada is looking stable and absolutely gorgeous. We're expecting mostly sunny skies across many regions. Temperatures will be quite mild for late September, with daytime highs around 21 to 26 degrees Celsius, 71 to 79 degrees Fahrenheit, and overnight lows cooling down to around 12 to 15 degrees Celsius, 55 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Critically, there's little to no precipitation expected. Stable atmospheric pressure, likely high and steady after a few days of potential drops, combined with light winds, often associated with clear skies, spells good news for us anglers. Fish tend to be more comfortable and active under consistent, pleasant conditions. As for water temperature, Canadian waters are in a transitional phase. They're certainly cooling down from summer, but not yet frigid. Average freshwater temperatures in late September hover around 17 to 19 degrees Celsius, 63 to 66 degrees Fahrenheit. This drop in temperature increases oxygen levels, which invigorates the fish and triggers their pre-winter feeding instincts. Species like walleye and pike will be moving into shallower zones to hunt baitfish, while lake trout might stay a bit deeper but will still be actively feeding. Now, a word about the moon phase. On September 28, 2025, we'll be under a waxing crescent moon. It will be illuminated around 35 to 36% and is about 6 to 6.5 days old. Many anglers believe that the period leading up to the first quarter moon, which is just a day away on the 29th, can be excellent for fishing. The increasing illumination and gravitational pull are thought to stimulate fish activity, often leading to better bites, especially during dawn and dusk. Considering all these factors, the overall fish activity for Saturday, September 28, 2025, is expected to be good to excellent. This is a period of intense feeding for many species as they prepare for the colder months ahead. Bait fish are abundant and schooling, creating an all-you-can-eat buffet that predatory fish simply cannot resist. The stable, mild weather conditions, combined with cooling but still comfortable water temperatures and an encouraging moon phase, are creating a fantastic window of opportunity. So, my friends, get ready for an active day on the water. There you have it, folks, my comprehensive forecast for Saturday, September 28th, 2025. With these insights, I truly hope you have an incredible day out there. Remember to stay safe, enjoy the beautiful Canadian autumn, and most importantly, have fun. Wishing you all tight lines and nikvosta ni cheshwi. If you found this forecast helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more tips and predictions, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And I want to hear from you. What are your plans for this weekend? What's your go-to fall lure? Share your best fishing stories and advice in the comments below. Until next time, keep those lines wet